Hey, good night, my lovebirds, and my single birds, and my couple birds. Alright, so tonight I want to talk to you about just a situation. I have to address it. I said tonight because it's my first time I'm making a video in the night, so I want to know the quality, and let's see how it works. What happened, right? Alright, so it's basically a situation. I've received a question from this individual, a guy, and from this week, and I'm puzzled somewhat, but I'm not puzzled actually. But this situation is like this. It's not really a question, but it's a situation. So he's on the verge of breaking up with his girlfriend because his girlfriend is doing all these modern things that is not acceptable to the relationship, like disrespecting him, and whenever they're supposed to talk about things in the relationship that is going bad, it, she yells, and she doesn't even want to talk about it. Right? The question is, you want to know if it's the case that she has moved on or what. But this is simple ABC, people. What I'm getting at is that whenever you see something, it is what it is. I mean, you can't look behind the mountain and expect to see something else. If you're going to look behind the mountain, you're going to see shut up the mountain, right? So, and you've been in a relationship and somebody's showing you signs of breaking up, then what the hell are you going to do? You're not God. You can't do the impossible. You can't make them fall in love with you again when they want to leave. Alright, so what I'm basically saying though, people, is, over time we think that being in a relationship, and if you were in love, for example, and the person somewhat have grown out of love or whatever and they want to move on, you should hold them back, or you should try your utmost best to keep them. If they want to leave, let them leave. Open the door for them. Now this young man, as what he says, he was in a space, right? And for example, it's a party space, and he was on the scene already, at the venue already, and the girl has arrived. Now the girl has arrived, see him, them a break up yet, them still a dilly like them a break up, but the girl see him, right? And all she could do is pass and didn't say anything to him, make a phone call. Later after that, like 20 minutes or later, a car came up for her. Now what kind of show she's putting on? Is she trying to say that I've moved on, so you need to move on as well, I have a boyfriend? No, he's asking this question. What is she trying to say? Like, seriously? You're going to use your glasses now and try to read between the lines. That's what you're going to do, right? But you can't do that. You have to take things as it comes. It's what it is. If she comes and she goes with a guy, what she not normally do, she doesn't normally do those things. What are you going to try to read? When there's A, you can't see when there's A. You know what I'm getting at, people? You're in a relationship and it's getting weary, it is getting all watered down, it's going down the hill. Nothing is making sense anymore. The affection, the emotion, the connection, everything is going away. What are you going to do? Are you going to try to save it like Noah and the Ark? If you have tried and you see that the other person don't want to try, what are you going to do? It's such a sad story sometimes when we tend to wait to see different answers. When we're seeing the sign of the rainbow and we're going to say no, it's going to sun, it's not going to rain, because a rainbow means that the sun is not going to come. It means that the storm has just finished, or the rain has just, you can't see something, a sign of something, and saying the opposite of it. Now I feel it so much for this guy, because he's a guy, and in today's society, I must admit, I must congratulate him that he's trying so much to be that man, that kind of man to save his relationship. But what he's going to do if the girl doesn't want to do anything? If the girl doesn't want to save her relationship as well? I mean, what she's going to do if she's not interested in making things work? Is he going to make the impossible possible? I doubt he can do that. So people, whenever you're in a relationship, just take things as it is, because there's no sense in holding on to something that wants to let go. If you keep them, they're going to disrespect you. They're going to do things that you don't like, and they're going to irritate you more. They're going to stress you more. What I'm getting at, people, is you have to do what you have to do in today's society. You can't save relationship like, oh God, we save people in and the Israelites or the also bondage. You can't do that. They're not God. So all I'm saying is that, people, you need to know what you want and get up, stand up for your rights. It's a relationship for two, not for one. So you can't just take things and say, let's take away my day because Indy did that last year for me, or I'm taking what she's doing because she really loves me and she really makes me feel loved. What the hell? No human being deserves less than another. Me really believe that nobody deserves less than another. You should do the best for somebody as the best you'd want to get. So people, just no matter look behind, no matter try to make it look complicated as a rocket science. Somebody want to break up with you, break up with them or break up with them. Don't sit there and say, no man, he did not mean that. He did not find reasons for them. Don't you ever find reason why they would want to break up for them. I mean, I'm telling you the reason. There are big people, they came into a relationship, thus they can tell you. They came into the relationship, thus they can tell you why they want to leave the relationship. Alright, so people, rise up and just be the man and be the woman in your relationship. Take full control, break the cycle of double standard, break the cycle of all these stupidness, break the cycle of thinking so many times over one situation when it is just A. It is A. It cannot be B when it is A. You cannot see the person wants to leave and you think that they are going to stay because they do something opposite one day. It is just sad sometimes. It is really sad that we help to sadden ourselves in situations that we can avoid. So to just break the cycle, people, it's relationship, it's of two. It's not run by one person. It's an autocratic relationship. Well, I believe in democratic, so if you want to believe in autocratic, then go ahead. But nobody not hold me down in a relationship, and I want this guy to understand that he doesn't deserve all this that he's going through. And no girl deserves it either. So you need to walk out and make the girl know her stand. Make sure know say, trust me, as my grandma always said that there's other fishes in the water that is better than the one you have already caught. So therefore make you feel like you lose a bag of chips and more. Alright, don't want to burn down yourself and feel like you've lost the world. Instead, the world has just got you. You're a brand new baby to the world, and you're open to opportunities and door when that one closed. Alright, so just don't be saddened. Alright. And people, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for making your short little comments and stuff. I want you to continue to do that. Keep sharing my videos, although sometimes but share them, right? I want to thank you all for watching this video. I know that you've taken your time to watch it, so therefore you deserve a kiss. Alright, so keep subscribing, guys. Subscribe, keep subscribe. Alright, love you all and God bless you. Remember that God loves you. Watch a mat. Remember that God loves you no matter what you go through, and no matter what you do, He always be there. Just don't take disadvantage of yourself. Alright?